All these people hate Christ, and that is really what broke my heart. I'm Silver, a born clairvoyant, near-death experiencer, and spiritual coach. And today we're talking about the Epstein files. This is all alleged, it is not proof, but we're focusing on Deepak Chopra. And I will tell you right now, this remains to be one of my favorite books. I'm thinking of 3 instances in which he was named. 3 redacted documents I saw. One, the same one we all know, God is a concept, but cute girls are real. Another document, Deepak Chopra emailed Jeffrey Epstein and said, hey, why don't you come with me to wherever he was going and you can bring your girls. Another redacted document, Deepak Chopra was plainly asking Epstein, but he said, can you get me an Israeli girl or a Palestinian girl? It was a simple, straightforward ask. People say money changes people. I don't think that's quite true. We all have shadow parts of our personality, right? But someone who's new in the game is going to be on their best public behavior. We all have nuances of masks, depending on if we're in public or if we're in private. That is a reality for everyone. With success and wealth comes insulation. They become really detached from reality. Somebody who's so wealthy, they never think about money. You could ask them, what's the price of kindergarten for a year at a private school? They'll probably answer the amount it was the last time they were ever in a position of having to. So the number would probably be absurdly low. And then there's an insulation. And when you are surrounded by an echo chamber of yes men and you are wealthy, there's a freedom, almost like I live above the law and the consequences of doing something horrific. They feel very disconnected from that accountability. They feel a false sense of safety, mainly keeping within the same kind of seclusive community of affluence and power. And there's a feeling of, I can relax a little bit. It's like someone taking you out on a first date. They're on their best behavior. But then maybe 5 years into the marriage, you're like, who is this person? I was watching a podcast, and this guy had been a social media person for several people like Deepak Chopra. He said, I know a lot of these guru type people, meaning who are not affiliated with a religion and try to teach spiritual principle. All these people hate Christ, and that is really what broke my heart. And that is similar to Doreen Virtue. She turned very Christian fundamentalist and has plainly said to all of us who don't affiliate with an organized religion that we are doing the devil's work. Do not let one man's personality color everybody who is trying to teach spiritual principle. I love God more than anything in my life. I would have nothing. I would not exist without God. I believe everyone can have their own personal relationship with whatever you call a higher power. From my near-death experience, I understood if a middleman helps you with that connection, then that's great, but I don't believe it's necessary. I don't believe God has created gatekeepers. I believe that we are all, no matter how good or how bad we are all dollops of God who have agreed to temporarily forget that we're not separate. I have had this book by my bedside for years. I put it downstairs for a while because I couldn't figure out what I wanted to do with it. And I came to the conclusion, what's written in this book, The 7 Spiritual Laws of Success, it helps me. So I will keep the medicine. There is no kind of trail to success where anyone is perfect. It's just a matter to what degree does that person allow themselves to misalign from their own convictions and moral compass when they feel like they're free of consequence. I'd love to know your thoughts about this, and if you've seen spiritual movement as a whole being attacked and what you think of that. I'll meet you in the next one.